Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvise Namaha. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila chapter 11, the Veda Kirtan pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Was Devananda Prabhu was reading? Yeah. We are here at verse 110. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, understanding that all the devotees have come, Lord Chaitanya gave the sign, and therefore Vaninath and the others have brought such great quantities of Mahaprasadam. The king then asked the Bhattacharya, why have the devotees not observed the regulations for visiting the pilgrimage place, such as fasting, shaving, and so on? Why have they first eaten prasadam? The Bhattacharya told the king, what you have said is right, according to the regulative principles governing the visiting of holy places. But there is another path, which is the path of spontaneous love. According to those principles, there are subtle intricacies involved in the execution of religious principles. The scriptural injunctions for shaving and fasting are indirect orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, when there is a direct order from the Lord to take prasadam, naturally the devotees take prasadam as their first duty. When Mahaprasadam is not available, there must be fasting. But when the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly orders one to take prasadam, neglecting such an opportunity is offensive. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is distributing prasadam with his transcendental hand, who will neglect such an opportunity and accept the regulative principle of fasting? Previously, the Lord gave me Mahaprasadam rice one morning, and I ate it just sitting on my bed, without having even washed my mouth. The man to whom the Lord shows his mercy by inspiring him within the heart takes shelter only of Lord Krishna and abandons all Vedic and social customs. When one is inspired by the Lord, who is sitting in everyone's heart, he does not care for social custom or Vedic regulative principles. After this, King Prataparudra came down from the top of his palace to the ground and called the Kashimishra and the inspector of the temple. Maharaj Prataparudra then told both Kashimishra and the temple inspector, provide all the devotees and associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with comfortable residences, convenient eating facilities for prasadam, and convenient visiting arrangement at the temple, so that there will be not any difficulty. The orders of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must be carefully carried out. Although the Lord may not give direct orders, you are still to carry out his desire simply by understanding his indications. Saying this, the king gave them permission to leave. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also went to see the assembly of all the Vaishnavas. From a distant place, Gopinathacharya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya watched the meeting of all the Vaishnavas with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Beginning from the right side of the lion gate of the main gate of the temple, all the Vaishnavas began to proceed towards the house of Kashimishra. In the meantime, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, accompanied by his personal associate, met all the Vaishnavas on the road with great jubilation. First, Advaita Acharya offered prayers to the lotus feet of the Lord, and the Lord immediately embraced him in ecstatic love. Indeed, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Acharya displayed agitation due to ecstatic love. Seeing the time and circumstance, however, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained patient. After this, all the devotees, headed by Srivas Thakur, offered prayers to the lotus feet of the Lord, and the Lord embraced each and every one of them in great love and ecstasy. The Lord addressed all the devotees one after another and took all of them with him into the house. Since the residence of Kashimishwa was insufficient, all the assembled devotees were very much overcrowded. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made all the devotees sit at his side, and with his own hand he offered them garlands and sandalwood pulp. After this, Gopinath Acharya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya met all the Vaishnavas at the place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a befitting manner. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu addressed Advaita Acharya Prabhu, saying sweetly, "My dear sir, today I have become perfect because of your arrival." Advaita Acharya Prabhu replied, "This is a natural characteristic of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although he is personally complete and full in all his opulences, he takes transcendental pleasure in the association of his devotees, with whom he has a variety of eternal pastimes." As soon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Vasudev Datta, the older brother of Mukunda Datta, he immediately became very happy and, placing his hand on his body, began to speak. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Although Mukunda is my friend from childhood, I nonetheless take greater pleasure in seeing you than in seeing him." Vasudeva replied, "Mukunda got your association in the beginning. As such, he has taken shelter of your lotus feet. That is his transcendental rebirth." Then Vasudeva Datta admitted his inferiority to Mukunda, his younger brother. "Although Mukunda is my junior," he said, "he first received your favor. Consequently, he became transcendentally senior to me. Besides that, you very much favored Mukunda. How he is superior in all good qualities. Thus, he is superior in all good qualities." The Lord said, "For your sake only, I have brought 2 books from South India. The books are being kept with Swarup Damodar, and you can get them copied." Hearing this, Vasudeva became very glad. Indeed, each and every Vaishnava copied the 2 books. By the 2 books, the Brahman Samhita and Sri Krishna Karnamrita, were broadcast all over India. The Lord addressed Srivas and his brothers with great love and affection, saying, "I am so obliged that I am purchased by you for brothers." Srivas then replied to the Lord, "Why are you speaking in a contradictory way? Rather, we 4 brothers have been purchased by your mercy." After seeing Shankara, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Damodar, "My affection for you is on the platform of awe and reverence. Therefore keep your younger brother Shankara with you, because he is connected to me by pure unalloyed love." Damodar Pandit replied, "Shankara is my younger brother, but from today he becomes my elder brother because of your special mercy upon him." Then turning towards Shivananda Sen, the Lord said, "I know that from the very beginning your affection for me has been very great. Immediately upon hearing this, Shivananda Sen became absorbed in ecstatic love and fell down on the ground. Offering obeisances to the Lord, he then began to recite the following verse. O my Lord, O unlimited one, although I was merged in the ocean of nescience, I have now, after a long time, attained you. Just as one may attain the seashore, my dear Lord, by getting me, you have obtained the right person upon whom to bestow your causeless mercy. Murari Gupta at first did not meet the Lord, but rather remained outside the door, falling down like a stick to offer obeisances. When Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not see Murari amongst the devotees, he inquired about him. Thereupon, many people immediately went to Murari, running to take him to the Lord. Thus Murari Gupta, catching 2 bunches of straw in his teeth, went before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with humility and meekness. Upon seeing Murari come to meet him, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went up to him, but Murari began to run away and speak as follows. My Lord, please do not touch me. I am most abominable, and I am not fit for you to touch because my body is sinful. The Lord said, My dear Murari, please restrain your unnecessary humility. My mind is disturbed to see your meekness. Saying this, the Lord embraced Murari and had him sit down by his side. The Lord then began to cleanse his body with his own hands. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then again and again embraced all the devotees, including Acharya Ratna, Vidyanidhi, Pandit Gadadhar, Gangadas, Hari Bhatta, and Acharya Purandara. The Lord described their good qualities and glorified them again and again. After this, and thus offering respect to each and every devotee, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very jubilant. However, not seeing Haridas Thakur, he inquired, Where is Haridas? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then saw in the distance that Haridas Thakur was lying down flat on the road offering obeisances. Haridas Thakur did not come to the Lord's meeting place, but remained alone, fallen flat on the common road at a distance. All the devotees then went to Haridas Thakur saying, The Lord wants to meet you, please come immediately. Haridas Thakur replied, I cannot go near the temple because I am a low caste, abominable person. I have no authority to go there. Haridas Thakur then expressed his desire. If I could just get a solitary place near the temple, I could stay there alone and pass my time. I do not wish the servants of Lord Jagannath to touch me. I would remain there in the garden alone. That is my desire. When this message was relayed to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by the people, the Lord became very happy to hear it. At this time, Kashi Mishra, along with the superintendent of the temple, came and offered his respects unto the lotus feet of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Upon seeing all the Vaishnavas together, Kashi Mishra and the superintendent became very happy. With great happiness, they met with the devotees in a befitting manner. Both submitted to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Please give us orders so that we may make progress arrangement to accommodate all the Vaishnavas. Accommodations have been arranged for all the Vaishnavas. Now let us distribute Mahaprasadam to all of them. So we stop here and we continue tomorrow further. Jai, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leader, Leela Chapter 11, the Veda Kirtan pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Jai, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Then we're reading Revealed Truth from His Divine Grace, Swami Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. This is from Chapter 5, The Emporium of All Rasa. This paragraph is called Krishna's Super Excellent Qualities. Srila Rupa Goswami has explained the 4 special, extremely wonderful qualities that Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, alone possesses. The qualities that Lord Narayan, Lord Vishnu, Lord Rama, and so on do not possess. These are the qualities that distinguish Krishna as Swayam Bhagavan, the most worshipable personality of Godhead. The first quality is that the pastimes of Bhagavan Sri Krishna are like an ocean filled with dancing waves that stun and astonish everyone. The second quality is that in his pastimes, Krishna is always surrounded by his associates. The super sweet gopis, Gopa Balakas, and other residents of Vrindavan Dham, whose hearts and souls have full, unequaled dedication to him in 5 kinds of relationships led by Madhurya Rasa. The third quality is that Krishna attracts the minds of everyone within the transcendental and mundane universes and enters the hearts of his devotees with the melodious vibration of his flute. Srila Guru Maharaj explained that Om and Gayatri come from Krishna's flute, and when he plays the flute, Krishna sings the glories of Srimati Radharani, Radha Padam Dimahi. The fourth quality is that the personal beauty, Sri Sundara, of Krishna's divine form is beyond compare. All moving and non-moving living entities are astonished and faint to behold the beauty of Krishna's divine form. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu described Krishna's 4 super excellent qualities in this way. Among these 4 topmost qualities of Krishna, the final quality of his supremely attractive form is the highest. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said, "This means that nothing is more beautiful than Krishna's transcendental form. Krishna's form beautifies even the ornaments he wears. Krishna's divine form is the ornament on his ornaments." We hear definitely that even Krishna himself is maddened by the beauty of his form. When Krishna stands in front of a mirror, he forgets himself and attempts to embrace his image in the mirror. He becomes mugdha, melted and astonished to see his divine form. Krishna showed this to be true by his appearance as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna is the reservoir of all beauty, and he himself becomes mad to see his beauty. That is the incomparable quality and qualification of Krishna. No one can compare with the beauty of Krishna's divine form or the love and charm flowing throughout his pastimes. Irreversible vision. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu also expressed his own vision of Krishna's divine form. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained this verse: "If you have any attachment to staying within your circle of friends and enjoying mundane life, do not go to Keshigat to see Sri Govinda's divine form, which is the reservoir of all beauty. If you see his divine form attractively bent in 3 places, his stunning eyes and his face glowing in the moonshine as he plays his flute, you will become completely enchanted and you will not be able to leave. You will never be able to return to the so-called pleasures of material life. It may be better for you not to go there. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu expressed his vision of Krishna in this verse. It is his own vision. When we hear this verse, we feel something maybe 0.1% of Srila Rupa Goswami's divine realization. We cannot actually conceive of it. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu can express it, and we can simply try to harmonize with these feelings. The divinity of the human form. Lord Brahma also saw the divine form of Krishna and expressed his vision with this verse. In his first verse of Brahma Samhita, we see the real form of Lord Krishna expressed. This verse described Krishna's aprakrita form, his supramundane form, in which he plays with the cows, cowherd boys and gopis in his eternal abode of Vrindavan in 5 kinds of relationships. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also describes this form. Krishna's original form is like that of a human, like that of our own relative. The human form is the Lord's original form and is the sweet absolute. When this is understood, then we can harmonize everything with that reality. Without this realization, it is very difficult to harmonize so much of our worldly experience. The pastimes of Krishna can harmonize everything. When Krishna's transcendental pastimes reveal themselves in our hearts, we will understand everything perfectly. Okay, we stop here for today. Jai. Revealed truth, ki jai. His divine grace, Om Vishnupad, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Radharani Dashi, you want to sing Hari Adaya?
Okay. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hari Adaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya
Yadavaya
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopinath Namo Rama. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sangha. Sadadara Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunatha. Jaya Saparika Kisi Kurukuranga Sundarvada Kirtaki Ki Jai. Om Vishnu Pasila Bhakti Nimalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Vishnu Pasila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Vishnu Pasila Bhakti Rakakshi Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhagavan Sila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Om Vishnu Pad Vishwavarena Silesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nanda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sapashari Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Sapashari Mama Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Ganga Yamuna Chu Ki Jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Sri Navadvip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Sri Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Islam Chapter Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Vatslam Chapter Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees Ki Jai. All glories to the world devotees Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Haribo.